Here's another installment of the Flipping the Lab series. This lab is called Gravity Velocity. The purpose of this lab is for students to derive acceleration due to gravity. The list of materials include a data collection system, in our case the GLX, a large picket fence, a photo gate, a digital adapter or photo gate ruler or a photo gate adapter, a ruler, and a table clamp or photo gate stand, but that's optional. Use the picture to the left and the video of the lab that you're about to watch to sketch a labeled diagram. Here's the hardware setup. All right, the hardware setup for this lab. Here's what we'll do. We'll take our GLX and we'll plug in the power. And if we need to, we'll press the power button, which is down here, right there. Let's take our digital adapter or photo gate port and put it at the top of the GLX. And let's take our stereo plug and plug that into the number one port of our digital adapter or photo gate port. The other end of this cord gets plugged into the actual photo gate. And you're ready for the software setup. Here's the software setup. After plugging in your digital adapter, your screen will look like this. So what we want to do is we want to scroll downward with the downward arrow and select the photo gate and picket fence. Or you can just press number 3. So press the check button, and that selects the photo gate and picket fence. The band spacing is going to be 0.05 meters. So it's already set up the way it should be set up. If your band spacing is different, then find out from your teacher, and he or she will let you know if it's any different. But for our case, at Rockland High School, 0.05 is perfect. Let's scroll down let's press the arrow button down once to the position selection and hit the check mark to make that not visible. We're just going to be looking at the velocity, so let's leave that visible. And let's make acceleration not visible as well. And the way we'll do that is by pressing the check button. Okay, now that we've selected velocity and made position not visible and acceleration not visible, it's time to do the rest of the software setup. Let's press the home button, and then we can select F1 so that we see this particular graph. As soon as we have a graph of velocity versus time, we're all ready to start our lab. Okay, time to complete our lab. Here's what we'll do. We'll press the start button on the GLX. It's just the arrow button. Just once like that, and it's all ready to go. Then what we'll do is we'll hold our, you can just have a partner do this. We'll hold our photo gate over the edge of the table. So here's what we'll do next. We'll take our picket fence and we'll drop it through our photo gate, just like this. Then we need to hit the arrow button to stop the recording, just like that. And then we're all done. Now, to look at our data, let's press the auto scale button, which is F1. And that shows us what should be a linear graph, just like this. Then let's press F3 to access our tools, the down arrow button to get to linear fit, then the check button so that we can get our slope. As you can see, the slope value is given right there, and the vertical intercept value is given right there. And that's it. You're done with your lab. If, for example, you don't like your results or something went wrong, here's what you'll do. You'll press the check button that highlights the vertical axis of velocity, then the right arrow button to highlight the run. Press the check button again, scroll down using the down arrow button to delete all runs, and press the check button. It asks if we're okay to delete this, so we just press OK by pressing F1. And we're ready to start the lab all over again. After you complete the lab, sketch a graph of your original data with labels and units. Make sure you include the slope. Finally, for your calculations and derivations, write a linear equation, y equals mx plus b, of your graph using the correct variables and units.